I want to stop viewing porn. I want to give it up bad, but I feel so sad about giving it up. Why?
I have experienced that with a number of people with whom I have worked in therapy. They feel like it's difficult to actually face the idea of giving it up. One of the reasons for that is because it is a very rewarding experience. It's very rewarding to be able to act out and to give the pleasure center of the brain that experience. We have chemical releases that are going on in the brain, and to put it bluntly, they feel good when they're experienced. The dopamine, the adrenaline, the oxytocin, the serotonin, all those kinds of chemical changes that take place in the brain when we go through a sexual experience provide a very positive experience, at least in that moment. Now afterwards, that usually changes. Usually there's a different feeling of sorrow and guilt or shame or both, and other feelings of being isolated, being lonely, and so forth. But because of the nature of the fact that it's so rewarding in that moment, and it's such a the build up to that moment is also very enjoyable. The thrill, so to speak, of inching closer to a sexual experience is enough that it feels like we really want that, and that is an instinctual response that we're going to have. So to face the idea of giving that up can be really daunting, because we're often not sure that we'll be able to feel the same kinds of rewards in other areas of our life. Um, so a few minutes ago, I mentioned the idea of sort of acclimating to a new temperature, meaning that we are able to adjust to receiving rewards and experiencing rewards in normal life activities that are not addictive activities. And so we're able to adapt and feel rewarded even though we're not acting out in that sort of addictive behavior. It's hard to grasp that idea when one is considering change. And so I think because it's hard for that, it can be very difficult to find the motivation. Usually the negative consequences of continued addictive behavior eventually outweigh the desire to sort of keep that reward, and those negative consequences start to cause an imbalance, and then change is wanted. But I can definitely speak, after having worked with a lot of people on this, that they are able to find other, or I should say, they're able to find rewards that are rewarding in other ways. And even in a sexual way, there are rewards that come as well, even if the addictive behavior stops. But with sexual behavior with a loved one, the rewards can also be very wonderful, and can help take care of that sort of experience, sadness, if you will, of the prospect of change. So I hope that made sense. I'm not sure if I was very articulate on that answer, but hopefully that makes some sense.